And what made you decide to start the awards?
I got so tired of going to AVN every year, and when we come back from AVN, all the ethnic people are complaining that they never win awards, they're not getting recognized. And my husband, and not just because he's my husband, he's one of the best directors in the industry. Like, his eye is crazy. He has great films.
And I will vouch for that.
A lot of people agree on that. So when he goes to AVN and he's nominated for 10 awards and he doesn't win anything, it's like, are you serious? Like,
and I think personally it may be rigged.
Yeah, like, and I mean, I'm not going to, you know, it could be, but from running an award show, I know how it's done now, and I know the time frame that they have to judge movies and all of that stuff. I know how mine is like really time consuming, and you can't get anything done in a month and a half of nominations because you can't watch all of those movies in a month and a half. So I'm like, how do they do this? How do they do pre-noms and nominations and come out with all this stuff in a month and a half? And they have way more companies and movies than I have right now. And I know it takes us a while to, my judges take a while to judge movies and turn in their winners. But it really was for the ethnic directors, agencies, just talent, and everybody that just doesn't get recognized that should be recognized, because ethnic product is a big part of the industry. Like, it sells like crazy. Ethnic product is, I mean, it is the industry. So all of the great directors and performers, they deserve a chance to get recognized, and that's what the Urban X Awards is. I had so many people there last year before, like, when the red carpet opened, it was limos just pulling up. An hour into the show, I was over capacity. It was crazy. And I look around and I see Aaron Hall on my stage singing, John Singleton walking through the crowd, Zane, the author, was there, the Punani poets came and they got on stage and did a little act for, you know, for me, and it just meant a lot, because I'm like, okay, so this is my first year and I got people like this in the door. I can only imagine what next year is going to be. So all the hard work and stress and time that I put in last year definitely paid off, and I know this year is going to be way bigger and better every year. And look out next year, because I'm moving it to Miami next year, so it'll be hot.
Doing big things.
Yes, definitely.
How do fans can reach out to you?
You guys can go to my MySpace page, which is MySpace.com/I Love Stilts, and that's ILUVSTILTS. And then ILoveStilts.com, of course, that's coming up really soon. Fans at ILoveStilts.com, you guys can send me emails. Don't be afraid. I'll return my email. I check my MySpace page. I'm going to be returning emails on my website. I don't have my assistant or anybody else doing that. I'm a hands-on person. I reach out to all my fans. If you look on my MySpace page, you can see, like, my whole time in Miami, I was taking pictures. Everybody's like, Stilts, you cool as hell. Like, you know, even here, I was just taking some pictures with people. I'm like real down to earth, and no matter how big I get in this industry, I'm always gonna be me and down to earth. So if you see me out there, don't be afraid to come up to me in the club, say hi, shake my hand, ask for a picture, whatever. Do that.
Do you get annoyed with the one question?
What's the one question?
From guys, gee, I want to be a porn star. How can I do it?
You know what? I do. It really, people don't know when to ask that question. Like, they do it on times when it's like, why are you asking me that question? Like, are you serious? I can't help anybody really get into the industry, and getting dudes in the industry are the hardest thing in the world. If you're a female, it's cool, but if you're a dude, it's really hard. The only thing I can say is, I don't know, do some stuff on your own and send in a tape to one of the companies, but it's not easy for a guy to break in the industry, or have a hot chick and bring her in the industry and introduce her first and then make your way in the door. That's about it. But it's a very annoying question, because people just think they have the right to ask that whenever you be with your family, you know, and they go to my different MySpace page, my mainstream MySpace page, and they ask, oh, how do I get into the porn industry? I'm like, do you see anything porn on this page? Like, I always try to separate the two. That's why I'm Gianna Taylor and I'm Cherie, because I like to separate the two and this is the first year that those names have ever got mixed together since I've been modeling. And since I've been doing news and regular mainstream modeling, I've always been able to keep those two names separate until I became Stilts, and then everything kind of just collided together. So, yeah.
So don't ask. Research.
Yeah.
Break your own way in.
Yes, pretty much.
Because one thing you said does make sense. If you got a really hot chick, break her in, and then she'll pull you in.
Yep, that's the way to do it. That's about the only way to do it. And, I mean, you just gotta prove yourself. That's the only way to do it. Bring a hot chick. If you gotta do an audition with her, if you gotta do a movie with her, and then you do good, then you're in the door. But I mean, if you're just a dude off the street saying you can do it, 9 times out of 10 you can't do it. And
you're like Peter McNeely.
Discourage anybody. That's just the reality of the situation. Like, most of the time, the guys can't do it. It's not as easy as you think it is. It's like, you got cameras around, you got people in the room, you know, and it's just a lot of pressure. Like, girls don't have to do anything but lay there. You guys, y'all got to work on, you know, staying up. Pretty much.
So you got to be a heavyweight, 12 rounds.
You just got to be able to do it. That's it. You gotta be able to have that mind focus, because that's all it is it's mental. It's definitely a mental thing.
And is there anything that we should know about you that we don't know?
You know what? There is nothing that y'all should really know. Everything about me is already out there, so I can't think of anything that I could tell y'all that y'all haven't researched and don't already know or can't research. Pretty much. Like, it's all, I put all of my cards on the table, and that's it. I don't hide anything. Like, anything I do, I always say, anything I do, you know, I do it, I stand by it, because I made the decision to do it. I'm not going to be one of them girls like, oh yeah, I did nude pictures, but I did it because I was just in this point of my life where I wanted to be rebellious or do this. No, I did it because I wanted to do it. I direct movies because I'm good at it, and I want to do it, and I live up to everything that I do. So, nothing that I need to tell y'all.
And it's amazing your parents stand by your work.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they know anything that I do, I make a conscious decision of what I'm gonna do, and I'm doing it for a reason. Like, I don't do stuff just to do it. Like, I don't have any drinking habits. I don't have any drug habits. I don't have any bad habits that I need to support. So everything I do is to take care of me, my daughter, you know, my family, and I mean, we're just we're well off. I mean, we do what we do. We don't do it for no reason. You know what I mean? We're good. We're straight.
So you do it because you want to do it?
Yeah, I do it, but there's no other reason. Like, I don't have to work. You know, I don't have to work. I don't have to be out here doing reality shows. I don't have to do anything but be a mom, and that's it. You know, hubby definitely holds it down. So I don't really have to do anything. I do everything that I do by choice because I want to stay working, and I want to stay doing stuff because that's in my nature.
Is this the end of reality shows for you, or if another one comes along, let's say VH1 wanted to do a show evolving around you, would you do it?
Oh, I definitely do it. I don't have a problem with the reality show thing. I know some people are like, you don't want to get stuck in being just a reality show girl or whatever. I mean, they said the same thing about the music video. You just don't want to be a music video girl. I've never had a problem with, like, I've never been labeled a video hoe or none of that stuff. I mean, it depends on how you carry yourself when you're doing certain things, and you know, on how you're going to really be labeled. So I would do another show around me. I'd do another show on VH1. We're under contract, so obviously it has to be a VH1 show, anything I do. But I'm having fun, and you know, it's done what I needed it to do. It's taken me to that next level where people are actually seeing me, like everybody's seeing me, not just the little bit of people that watch adult movies, or not just the little bit of people that pick up the magazines. Like, everybody and their mama watches VH1, and I'm realizing that because I can't walk through the mall now. Like, I can't go anywhere. I tried to take my daughter to go see the Easter Bunny, and it was like, oh my God, Stilts is in the mall. Like, people were yelling out of their windows in Miami. Like, I'm walking down the street and people are yelling out their windows because they spotted me. It's like, it's overwhelming. It's crazy. Like, it's a good feeling though. So I would definitely do another show. I'm having fun.
You have any last words?
Y'all just make sure y'all go check me out on ilovestilts.com. Check out my MySpace page. And like I said, I'm down to earth. I'm cool. I'm friendly. Come kick it with me wherever I am. Stay on my MySpace page and it'll tell you where all of my dates are, where my parties are that I'm hosting, and just come out and have fun with your girl. I love all y'all fans.
Thank you for stopping by on Up and Coming Entertainment Stilts. MySpace.com, UPC Entertainment. I'm on YouTube, Daily Motion, Twitter. Find me.
Oh, yep. Wait. Twitter, I Love Stilts. Everything is I Love Stilts. So if you want to think of anything, Twitter, I Love Stilts. MySpace, I Love Stilts. Website, I Love Stilts. Clothing line, I Love Stilts. Clothing line, too. Like everything. Like, I Love Stilts. That's where you're going to find me. So, hit your girl up.